Hello, hello, hello. Today I'm going to be trying the Makeup a Murderer Neon Pigments. Now, I personally love bright eyeshadow, bright colors. You guys know this, and I really want to know if these can change the game for me. They're neon, they're stunning, they look like they're going to be wicked pigmented. These are really popular. I've never tried them before. So I'm going to use them in my look today, and let's see how it goes. I'm going to use orange, pink, and yellow for my look. I did a half cut crease. I'm going to put a little bit of eye primer on there and do an ombre with those colors. I got the yellow on. That looks fucking awesome, not even going to lie to you. It made a mess. There's yellow pigment everywhere, but let's go to orange. I'm already excited to see the final look. I mean, I just added the orange and look at that. Looks like a fucking carnival. Oh my god. I'm going to finish off the eyes and I'll be right back. Look at that eye makeup, guys. That is fantastic. I'm so happy I decided to purchase these. I can't wait to use them more. You're definitely going to see lots of looks with these. I love them. Yo, remember when someone had the audacity to ask me to do natural makeup? Well, somebody had the audacity again, but this time with drugstore products. First, we're going to cover up our linguiça pizza with the Milani concealer in a brush. Let that concealer dry. Now I'm going in with L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. Love this foundation. It's like fucking water on your face, so it feels like you got nothing on. Great for summer days when it's hot. Now just highlight a little bit with the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. That's all I'm going to do. Now lightly set the face with Maybelline Fit Me Powder. Alright, now I'm going to bring back the color in my face with a Morphe Bronzer. Now I'm going to add Milani Romantic Rose Blush. Just a flush of color. I'm going to lightly fill in my brows with the ColourPop pencil. Add the Essence Clear Brow Gel. Then I'm going to add the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I'm going to use ColourPop Lunch Money Highlighter. Chapstick. That's not natural makeup. Well, it is to me, Karen, so fuck off. So not too long ago, Nikki Tutorials posted a video showing how to do a flawless, no-fail nose contour. So everybody was tagging me and asking me if I could do the technique and see if it works. So she used that NARS powder, and I have the same one, so I'm also gonna use it. Now most of you know, I don't really contour my nose. I don't really give a shit about my nose. I like the way it looks. It doesn't really matter to me, but I'm gonna do it today and see what it looks like. So she said to cover your brush in bronzer and then bronze your entire nose, like your whole nose. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm just putting bronzer all over my nose. Looks kind of weird. Then she said to snatch it with your powder, so I'm going to do that. So I cleaned it up like that. It looks really weird so far. And then she just brushes it away. So I'm brushing it off. I'm going to add a little highlight. So this is my nose with the contour. What do we think? I think it looks the same, obviously more bronzed. Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to up your eyeshadow game instantly. Now this right here is my fantastic drawer of loose pigments. Now my favorite loose pigments are peaches and cream. They're absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend them. So many to choose from. Now I'm going to swatch them for you today on my arm. Here's my P. Louise base. I prepped my arm. And I went in with some of my favorites. Now look at that shit. That is fucking stunning if I've ever seen anything. If you add a loose pigment to your eyeshadow game, you instantly took yourself from a 2 to a 10. And I even cleaned my drawer so y'all wouldn't bitch at me in the comments. Alright, today I want to show you how you can easily enhance any eyeshadow look, and it's involving bottom lashes. And I'm using the Kiss Couture individual lashes, baby. I've used most of them up already. You can see they come with short and medium, so there's different lengths you can use. I'm going to use the short today. These are very small little lash pieces, but we're going to put them on the bottom of the eye. I recommend using a strip glue for this. It's much easier. So I put a little bit of that strip lash glue on the strip lash, and you don't need any drying time. And then you just take it and you put it right on there. And then you let it dry. So this side I added 4 of the individual lashes, and you can see the big difference that it makes in your eyeshadow look. It really enhances your eye, makes your eye look bigger, makes it look really nice. You can also do this style, which is just 2 on the end of the eye. That's more for a flared out kind of look. And here's the finished look with the bottom lashes on. So you can see if you watch the beginning over, it makes a big difference in the look. There's no question I got a lot of acne, but the most commonly asked fucking question I receive is how do you cover that shit up? How do you make it look like you have none at all and no texture? I'm going to show you how I cover it up with no texture, no flaws at all. You need 3 products, and I'm going to show you what they are. Start with a sticky serum to fill in your pores. I like either the ordinary hyaluronic acid or the Exuviance Radiance Serum. From there, you need to prep the surface of the skin. Apply a sticky primer. I like Milk Hydro Grip or the ordinary High Adherence Primer. And finally, you need a pot concealer. It has to be a pot concealer, not a liquid. Pot concealers allow you to create sort of a spackle on the face that hides the texture and covers the acne, and it dries down. If you don't use all 3 products in the right sequence, it will not work. First, apply the serum. Apply the sticky primer. Now take the pot concealer and cover all the acne. Now let it sit for 2 minutes. Do not blend it. Go right over with foundation. Sorry, did you say acne? Yeah, we don't know her. If you have Facebook, search the Flawless Brush and watch this video. This is supposed to be a life-changing foundation brush that's better than any sponge, any brush, any other applicator that ever exists. So let's see. So I got on Amazon and I got this fucking brush. I've been using a sponge for the last 10 years. Is this gonna be better? I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna try it today and let you guys know what I think. If you know me, you know I usually cover up my blemishes first. I'm not gonna do that today because I really want to see how this goes. It is wicked soft. It's also very dense. I'm gonna use my Cover FX foundation and I'm gonna start with it right on the face, just like the video. Alright. I wanna know if this can cover my acne. Wow, look at that. Alright, so far, I'm like really impressed with this. Like, look at that. Alright, obviously I gotta finish off the rest of my face, but look at that. That is really good. I am impressed. Alright, here's the finished look, and I feel like I look like fucking Photoshop over here. Like, today I'm gonna show you my favorite routine to look absolutely pristine. Are you ready? Now I got normal skin, but this is gonna be a tutorial for normal to oily skin. I'm starting with the Kate Somerville Mattifying Moisturizer. We're gonna get rid of all that shine. I'm going in with a touch of Liquid Silk Canvas. This is oil-free, so great for oily skin. And I'm concentrating that on the porous areas of my face. Now I'm going in with my Cover FX foundation. This is a matte foundation. Alright, now I'm going in with the Fenty Cream Contour and the Fenty Concealer. And this is how I usually contour and conceal my face. Alright, now I'm going to set all that with the Cover FX Mattifying Powder. Alright, I'm going to do my brows and eyes off camera now. Alright, 5 years later, I'm back. I'm going to do my NARS Matte Bronzer. Just going to add a pop of a pink ColourPop blush. Going to add highlighter from the Kylie Wet Set. This highlighter is bomb. MAC Flesh Pot Lipstick. I'm going to add a Peaches and Cream Gloss. Set with all-nighter. And this is the final look. This is my go-to matte flawless foundation base. Alright, y'all want Skincare by Hiram to do at me super bad, so let's see what we can do. I start with my DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. I do a double cleanse system. I wear so much makeup, you gotta do it. And then I do the CeraVe Renewing Salicylic Acid Cleanser. Super gentle, super nice on the skin, foams up great. If I do a chemical exfoliator, it's the ordinary AHA, BHA, but I do that about once a week. Then from there, I go in with my Kate Somerville Delicate Serum, great for sensitive dry skin. Same for the Delicate Cream that I also use. And then if I do an acne treatment, it's either the niacinamide from The Ordinary or the Paula's Choice acne treatment. I have hormonal acne due to an eating disorder, so thank you for Hiram for speaking up about that. I really appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. That is my skin. It's looking pretty good despite the acne, if I do say so myself. Yo, I got a treat for you guys today. You ever wish you could have the really clean, smooth under eyes with no patchiness and just a nice, even application of concealer? That's what we're doing today. Alright, step 1, just apply your foundation as you normally would. However, avoid the eye area. Now, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna take your ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Spray, or any spray with hyaluronic, spray it on your whole face to draw in moisture and smooth out lines. Looking shiny. Now, you're going to take an eye concentrate. Very different than an eye cream. It has to be a concentrate. I'm using the Clinique Moisture Surge. This shit is sticky as fuck. You're just going to put it right on that under eye area. Now, gently pat it in with your sponge and then let it sit for like 2 minutes. I'm going to lay my concealer down and I'm going to start blending it in. And you should not have to set with powder with this technique. That's with the concealer on. Now I'm going to finish my face. And that is it. So it's 80 degrees in Massachusetts today, which is wicked hot for this date. So I'm going to show you how I do the no makeup for a hot summer day. Now I want to look nice and fresh for summer, so I'm going to use the Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. For an extra boost of energy, I'm using the Origins Ginseng Moisturizer. I'm using the oil-free one because it's going to help keep my makeup on a little longer. So we're not going to do a full face foundation because it's no makeup, right? But we still got to cover the blemishes, so I'm going to use a foundation with a brush, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm putting foundation on all the spots, and I'm going to let it sit for a minute. Now with my damp sponge, I'm going to gently blend out those spots. Essentially just lightly tapping on them. Now for any of the spots that are still visible, do another layer. A little bit of hydrating concealer under the eyes. With a pressed powder, I just set my whole face. Add in a tinted brow gel. Alright, now I'm going to add mascara. I'm going to add Glow Recipe Glow Pop to my lips. MAC Fix Plus. And this is the makeup I do for a hot summer day. There you go. Yo, what's poppin'? Yesterday I got a ton of requests to try out the new P. Louise brow products. She has her brow pencil and her brow gel. I cannot wait to try these. I have such high hopes. I got shade Espresso, if you're wondering. So I'm just going to start my brows the way I normally would, which is with the pencil and finish off with a gel. I'm hoping for something creamy, something pigmented, something easy that glides on no problem. So let's see. It's an extremely fine tip. I love that. Just gliding it on the way I normally do. Okay, maybe I'm biased because I love P. Louise. I'm not affiliated with it, but holy shit. This, oh my god. I have no words. I think I just found my ultimate favorite brow pencil ever. Just adding that brow gel in. Oh my god, look at that. Pretty sure I just found my new favorite fucking brow pencil. So in some of my TikToks, you might have seen me wearing these invisible patches on my face. Now some of you ask, what are those? They're hydrocolloid patches, and I love to use these. So what is a hydrocolloid patch? Essentially, it's a patch that you put on a blemish, and it absorbs all the pus, the oil, and it flattens out the blemish. So I like this for makeup because it flattens out my acne so there's no texture on my face, right? So the two brands I really like are the Mighty Patch by Hero Cosmetics, and I also like Starface patches too. So I have several on my face. I went to bed in these, so I've been sleeping in them overnight. So let me show you what happens. So all that white shit in the center of all the patches, that's the pus and the oil that it absorbs. It's pretty nasty, but... So you have the acne, but it's flat now, so it helps with makeup a lot. Now you may have seen a few viral videos going around on TikTok saying that this is the wrong way to do concealer, the incorrect way, versus this way, which is a much better way to do it, and the way people should be doing it. I'm here to set the record straight on that. First things first, there's no right or wrong way to do makeup. There's no right or wrong way to do concealer. You do your makeup however you want and don't give a fuck what other people think. There are a lot of makeup techniques, but they're always just recommendations. They're not things you have to do. There's 3 different ways to know how to conceal your under eyes. First, the shape of your face. Second, the condition of your under eyes. And third, how much or how little you want to brighten. If you're looking to really brighten up your under eye, you're going to want to do this. If you're looking to lift your under eye, you're going to want to do this. If you got really bad dark circles under your eye, this is not going to do shit for you. This would be the better way, including a color corrector. This isn't wrong. This isn't wrong. There is no right way. And the odds are that shit's gonna look the same anyway. Alright, today I'm gonna show you my updated brow routine. I'm very against waxing, so I never do that, and I don't recommend you do it either. But I use one of these feminine razors to trim any of that excess hair around the natural shape of my brows first. Then with a spoolie, I brush up all the hairs, and I use little scissors to trim the excess hairs. Now I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz to outline my brows, and I just outline the natural shape, I don't change it. So first I always outline the bottom. Now I outline the top to about here. You don't want to go too far out, otherwise you're going to get that block brow kind of look. Now just fill it in to that point you stopped on the top. And then for the front, just lightly flick upwards. Take the MAC Shape and Shade, and you can flick little fake hairs on the brow. And then I just add a clear brow gel. Alright, so here's the finished brows, and I finished the rest of the makeup as well. So, this is it. Pretty easy. I'm going to show you guys how I do my cut creases. First things first, you gotta prime your eye. Eye primer does make a difference. I'm using P. Louise. Next, choose the colors you want to use for your cut crease. I'm gonna do a pastel kind of rainbow, and I'm gonna use this small angled brush to line out the colors I'm gonna do on my eye. So now I've created the outline of the colors I want, and I'm gonna use really small blending brushes to blend out those colors above that line. So I got my rainbow going on, and now we're gonna cut the crease. When I cut my creases, I personally use a makeup remover and a Q-tip. This is the remover I use. Take your Q-tip and just start to go right along the cut crease and clean it up. Now, if you're doing a blank lid with no color, P. Louise blank canvas is the way to go. I'm going to use the P. Louise metallic base to carve it out. And you go right along where you cut it with that makeup remover. I'm going to add wing liner, do the bottom lash line, put lashes, and I'll be right back. I did my hair and my clothes, and this is the cut crease.
If I get pretty one day, it's over for you bitches. I would just like to announce that it is now over for you bitches.
So Huda Beauty just came out with a new mascara. It's called Legit Lashes, and it's apparently supposed to be all the rage on the market. It's the new best mascara that everybody needs to try. So I'm going to give it a shot, see what I think. I love mascara. I definitely have my favorites, but I've been told that this will be my new favorite once I use it. So we're going to see how it goes. There's 2 different formulas in the mascara, so I'm going to use one on each side, and I'll show you it. So this is the first wand. Not too bad. Looks pretty nice. And this is the second wand. This is actually my favorite type of wand, so I might like this one a lot. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to curl my lashes and do one on each side. Alright, I did one coat on each side. So far, I feel like it looks like I barely even have mascara on. You can definitely tell this side's a little bit more thicker. That's the volume side. I'm going to do a second coat and see what happens. Alright, now that I added a second coat, you can definitely tell the difference. They look pretty nice, actually. Is this mascara life-changing? No. I've used ones just like it, but it's very nice. What do you think? Here we go. Highly requested skincare video for you guys. I'm going to start off with the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. I'm doing a double cleanse system. I'm going to get all that makeup off. All that hard work going to waste. Unfucking believable. Then I'm going in with the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. Am I the only person that thinks this smells like a fucking cucumber salad with Italian dressing? Alright, then I'm going to go in with my Paula's Choice BHA Liquid Exfoliator. This is primarily for my fungal acne, which is underneath the surface of my skin. And then from there, if I don't use that, I do use the niacinamide from The Ordinary, but I switch off between the two because I don't like to overwhelm my face. Then I'm using the Tatcha Water Cream. I love this moisturizer. I just keep getting the free fucking samples from Sephora because I don't feel like paying for it. And there you go. My skin's doing pretty good.